the YouTubers. I was watching a couple of videos yesterday and woke up this morning because it was on my mind. Saw some Americans, African Americans, on YouTube themselves criticizing African Americans about not having a culture. And I just take it that these African Americans don't know their history. When slaves were shipped from Africa to the Western Hemisphere, the United States received the least amount of slaves. I think only about 600,000. So with that in mind, they were brought to a country that had more whites than blacks, had more slaves, had more white people on the continent than slaves themselves. So slaves were outnumbered, and they were stripped of everything, culture. They were just stripped of everything, names, religions. So when you're in a place where you're outnumbered, it's hard to retain your culture. When you go to Brazil, and they received the most slaves, so they were the people, the majority. They outnumbered the slaves owner, the slaveholder. So were this true in the West Indies, the island countries. So when you think of places like Haiti, Jamaica, places like that, Brazil, you feel that strong African presence because they were able to retain a lot of their identity, a lot of what they brought from the mother country. Here in the United States, it was hard to do that because we were outnumbered. I don't know, it just fell on my mind. I've watched several videos, and people are always proud of their heritage, saying we're more African than African Americans in the United States. No, that is not true. We were not able to retain the things that we're made of from Africa because we were stripped of these things because we were outnumbered. But if you really, really look into it and you go through little segments throughout this country, maybe not as widespread as the Caribbean islands or Brazil, you'll see that we do have a culture. It's the things like, for example, in my family, it's just certain things that we do that, preparing foods, the certain rituals that we were able to retain throughout the years. It's just not as widespread in this country, the United States, as it is everywhere else. But I feel like if you get in the United States and really put your ear to the street or put your ear to the ground, you'll find that we do have some things that are from the motherland. You just have to get here and